Last week, Panini made a really big mistake. But they always make mistakes, right? What's different? This one really sucked, and this one's really going to hurt the hobby. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on YouTube? RGL coming at you with a brand new video, and those of you who do not like long intros, this video is not for you, so skip ahead to 6 or 7 minutes because we have some news to talk about. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like. Optic, we've been waiting for it. Retail came out months ago. Hobby just releasing last Friday. But before Hobby got here, we found there was a pretty big mistake with First Off the Line. And some breakers cheered and were happy about it, but overall, it's a huge net negative for the hobby that I love, and Panini is ruining it with their BS. So it was discovered that 8 to 10 cases of Optic First Off the Line, which, as you guys know, First Off the Line is a Dutch auction that not just breakers and shop owners, anybody can participate in those, and they come with bonus parallels. For Optic, you get a Purple Stars parallel to 15, a Purple Stars auto to 25 or 50 if it's an insert or a base, and a insert Purple Stars to 25. You get 3 extra cards, all numbered to 50 or less. Adds a little bit of value to the product, especially when there's no Stroud autos. You have a better chance of hitting a Stroud insert or a Purple Stars or something like that. Sold out at $1,000 for First Off the Line. We're doing Hobby Day. Cases arrived in people's hands on Tuesday, and the usual suspects ended up getting cases that had 25 or more downtowns, including several numbered per case. As we know, Optic plays home to the downtowns. We all love our downtowns. They're fantastic. Fantastic case hit, tracing back to 2012, 2013 basketball. Popular case hit in basketball, popular case hit in football. In most years, Optic, you get 1 per case, 1 per 12 boxes. Case of 12 of these boxes is going to run you about $9,600, about $800 a box right now. So, get a chance at a numbered downtown, a gold Stroud, or a gold Mahomes. You're going to get thousands of dollars potentially pay for your case with 1 card. You get a base downtown. Even the worst ones are like $300. About 8 breakers, 10 breakers got cases that had 25 or more, including gold vinyls, including black Pandoras, including golds to 10. And 3 days later, last Friday, Panini came out with a statement. They never acknowledge their mistakes. Let's be real. Of all the dozens and hundreds of mistakes that Panini has made over the course of time, I don't remember a time when they came out with a statement. And here was our statement. I'm going to try and quote it verbatim. Update. Donruss Optic Downtowns. Earlier this week, we became aware of a manufacturing issue with the First Off the Line Donruss Optic and a collation issue related to the downtown insert. After conducting a 72-hour on-site audit at the new print manufacturer, we found that there was an error during manufacturing. The audit revealed that this issue was isolated, affecting a small number of photo cases where extra content was included in some cases, but there was no shortage of any content in the photo boxes sold. The rest of Donruss Optic manufacturing and pack out was normal and unaffected. Bullshit. Of course it was affected. It was affected like 9 different ways. You guys are morons.
Allegedly.
It's a terrible statement. So, you mean to tell me that all those cases where there were 25 or more downtowns, where 3 to 5 of them were numbered, when they should have got 1 numbered card, most of these cases are going to have 1. All those numbered downtowns, they're not going to be found in hobby cases. They're not going to be found in photo cases that weren't glitch cases.
No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth.
So that's number 1. You didn't do a good job spreading out the most coveted cards in the product. And those are the most coveted cards because we don't have autographs of Levis Stroud, Bryce Young, others. We don't have those guys, so we're relying on downtowns for value in this product. That is the first mistake. The second mistake. So, where did those extra downtowns come from? They did not get created out of thin air. Cases had to have been affected. Maybe every case will have at least 1, but maybe some cases should have had 2 or 3. I personally think this product should have 2 downtowns per case with a chance at a third numbered one. I think for the price of this product, downtowns being the chase, that is the rarity level that we should expect with them. How did all these extra downtowns get printed? Let's see, that's 25 per case. We found about 10 cases. That is at least 200 downtowns that were extra printed. We know that cards are printed on big long sheets. That sounds like about 3 or 4 extra sheets to me. What these sheets were created, they were cut. They weren't supposed to go in, but they went in. Where were these sheets supposed to go? I think this is a horrible thing for the hobby, and there were a lot of mouth breather breakers.
Mouth breather.
Who were giddy into the moon that they got a case. And here's why it's bad for your business. It's bad for your business because base downtowns are going to take a huge hit. So not just the people who, you know, when retail came out, paid $2,000 for a CJ Stroud base downtown. I'm talking the people who are now in your breaks who pull a Josh Jacobs downtown or an Aaron Rodgers downtown. They go to sell it to recover some of the money, you know, because it's not a cheap product. They go to sell that, and now base downtowns have taken a huge hit, and they sell for like half of what they normally would because people now have the assumption that they printed the shit out of these things. So your base kabooms are now down, or your base downtowns are now worth less. There's now a perception that the only ones that matter are the numbered ones, and that sucks because that's the way that the hobby's been trending. Downtowns have largely eluded that. People love their case hits, their kabooms, their downtowns, their color blasts. Even though those things are not numbered, people love those. They retain value. They grow in value every year as they become more scarcer. I believe that kabooms from downtowns from last year are going to be affected as well. I think that with the flood, people thinking there's going to be just this influx, this flood of downtowns because we don't know how many extra downtowns were printed. Now we're thinking they're printed to the moon. Why would I pay a premium on a 2021 Patrick Mahomes downtown when I can get a 2023 downtown for 1/3 less? Why? I think that this might even tank the downtown market for the last few years of Optic. I mean, obviously 18, 19, 20. Pop counts are going to be low on those, especially in PSA 10. I think very reasonably 21, 22, 23 downtowns, especially raw, I think the value is going to be highly impacted. So this was a horrible look on Panini's part, and it was an even worse look, intentional or not, that the cases that hit all those downtowns were in the hands of the usual suspects, and I'm not going to name names. But they were in the hands of the usual suspects. Of the 8 cases that I saw, 6 of them, if you would have said, hey, who do you think got a case of Optic that had 25 downtowns? I would have gotten 5 of them right. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I don't know if it's intentional or not, and now maybe you're going to come on and say, well, Run Good, you're just salty that you got a case and your customers didn't get a case with 25 down. No. You can go back to the original live stream before we ripped Optic First off the line. I said that even if this case has 25 downtowns in it, this is bad for the hobby overall. Because I can see the bigger picture. I can see the bigger picture when I look at things. When I open a box here on the channel and I get dusted and I think it's a good product, I can tell you that. I can look you in the eye. If I get nothing in this box, I can tell you exactly what I think. I think this product is overpriced. I don't believe in it at $800, but I do it for your entertainment. I am one of the only people in this industry, full-time breaker, full-time creator. And I have a very, very unique perspective. I run a breaking company. We do millions of dollars in business every year. I employ people. We sort, we ship cards. We are live. I am personally live on this channel 20 plus hours a week. I have distributors. We have relationships with manufacturers. I do it all on the breaking side. And then I'm the only person in this hobby that brings you 4 long-form editorial review videos a week. I tell you exactly what I think of products. I don't need to come on here and tell you this is the greatest product. I can come on here, tell you my honest opinion. That is who I am. That is what I do. Which other full-time breakers are also creating full-time content? It used to be me, Hitman, and Shy City Pools, the only 3. Shy doesn't make content anymore. Hitman's not making full-time content now that he is opening a shop. Just me standing here doing 4 videos a week, breaking 20 hours a week. I can tell you exactly what I think. Maybe you guys listen to me. Maybe you believe that. Maybe you don't. I don't care. So that is what I think. I think this is an overall net negative for the hobby. Do I believe Panini's story about a collation? No, I don't believe it, actually. I think they wanted to do some hot cases. You know, Topps has done some things with the golden treasure chests where all the finest boxes have parallels to 50. But those are special parallels made exactly for those boxes. It's not just the best of the best. They're not just a oops, all red refractors. No, there's nothing wrong, you know. they actually think that stuff through. I could see a world where if Panini wanted to do this, maybe 5 downtowns per case, that would have been awesome. Do a hot case, something like that. 25 is overkill. 25 hurts the hobby when those photos come out. So to all the breakers that celebrated, we got a hot case, oh, hurt your business in the long run. So that is my take. $800 a box for this. Is it worth it? 1 autograph, 20 rated rookies, 9 numbered cards per box. Chances at downtowns, doesn't matter. Maybe I want the mythical or blazers instead. Maybe I don't want a downtown unless it's a numbered downtown. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. This is how football has been all year. Expensive, lack of autos, and that is a problem that was created on Fanatics' behalf, signing players to exclusive. So for everybody who likes to dog on Panini and you know, thinks that things are going to be better in a few years when Fanatics controls everything, I don't know. Maybe we won't have this split where certain rookies are in certain products. Maybe that'll help. But overall, this whole mess that we're in this year is partly Fanatics' fault. So take that for what you will. Let's go ahead and see if we can get $800 worth of cards back. Let's see if a CJ Stroud downtown is still worth $800. I don't know. Kicking off, great design, great looking design, fun rip if you can forget about the price tag. But yeah, that is my diatribe. We're gonna kick it off with Sauce Gardner here. Didn't even have penny sleeves ready to go. Sauce Gardner on the blue. They have added some new parallels, flex emojis, and things like that. The electrics look great. To $2.99 on the Sauce. You're gonna get 80 cards, 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. And so 80 cards total, and that might be a Pandora right there. Yeah, that is a Pandora. Paying about $10 a card. So this Bijan rookie, not worth $10. That T-Law, probably worth about 60, 80 bucks. So we're not getting a complete skunk today. That is a beautiful black Pandora Trevor Lawrence. To 25. Now, if there's one thing I know about Optic in previous years, Pandora's come in a bunch, so I would not be surprised if we see a Pandora auto or a Pandora insert in as well, because the parallels, for some reason, always like to bunch up. You usually get, like, multiple flex parallels or multiple of the same color. Just kind of one of the collation issues on the subject of collation. Not a rookie, Cheetah, and Darrelle Revis. We got football back. The Bears beating the Texans in the Hall of Fame game. That is number 249. Football right around the corner. I am excited. Of course, been playing 23 college football, so Road to Glory is awesome. Dynasty is awesome. My first college football game ever played, and I've enjoyed it. CeeDee Lamb on the blue. See, like I said, we're already seeing multiple blue, although that is one of the higher numbered parallels. We're going to see 9 parallels per box. That is numbered to $2.99. Apologies if I'm still a little nasally. Still getting over the flu or whatever it was that I had. Josh Allen, JSN. There's Dallas Clark. And Saquon. I love Optic. I will say of the Chromium sets, it's definitely my favorite over Prism and Select. Select has grown on me a little bit. But I've always had a soft spot for Optic. It's always been my favorite set. Going back to 2016 Optic Baseball. I loved Optic Baseball. 2016, 2017. I've always liked Optic Baseball. Optic Football as well. Always been a great set. I've always liked it more than Prism. And Select in recent years has kind of captured my heart as well. But, you know what I don't like? I don't like this downtown thing. I don't like that those cases got in the hands of the usual suspects. Just, it's all a little too much for me. This flex emoji is also a little too much for me, and that's going to be George Pickens on the team color flex emoji. Only like 2 teams you can say are the team color flex emoji. George Pickens, number to 149. All right, I think we have an insert here. Ooh, this might be a cracked ice insert. Could have a big card right here. The inserts are the best of the best. You're not going to see any Jamal Charles, or you might see Quentin Johnson on there. My house? Diamond hands on the cracked ice. Ooh. It might be Quentin Johnson. Might be Puka. Oh, Cooper Kupp. That is such a pretty card. To 15. I knew that was low numbered. To 15. This reminds me, they did a new parallel this year, which looks awesome. It is the NFL logo on a Pulsar. It looks so clean. 7 of 15 Cooper Kupp and a to 25 T-Law. We've definitely made some value back today. 800? Nope. Nope. We're going to have to hit it harder than that. Have we made over 100? Yep. So 1/8 back, I guess. I guess my expectations are just very low. Just like my expectations for this insert are rock bottom. Best Tutties, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle. These things are horrible. Horrible insert right there. I don't know I don't know who told him Best Tutties was a good insert name, but it's not. It's not. And we're getting a Purple Stars Best Tutties is even worse. Zach Charbonnet, Rashee Rice, and Harrison Smith. Rashee Rice, centering looks decent on that, so that would probably be a card I'd send over to PSA in my next submission. You guys are going to be, for those of you who like my PSA submissions, you're going to be happy to know we got a ton of slabs coming back, so many videos coming soon. A lot of slabs. Jaleel McLaughlin, our auto, throwaway auto, but I don't know what I was expecting other than Puka, Bijan, or Anthony Richardson. That is Tyjae Spears to 199. Tyjae still out there signing cards. Now, this is an on-card auto. Let's give Panini some props for having on-card autos. Anthony Richardson is a redemption in this set from what I've seen. We did pull the Purple Stars Anthony Richardson auto. That was awesome. Jake Moody, Drew Brees, and Randall Cunningham. I guess I'm looking for a downtown, or I'm looking for something rare. If we open the box, we want to see it. Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers. But you know what? I don't want to see 25 in a case. I don't want to see 25 in my case. I don't want to see 25 in anybody's case. I just think that it's a net negative for the hobby. And if something's bad for the hobby, I don't want to be a part of it. I mean, I don't want any part of it personally. I want things to help the hobby, help grow the hobby. I don't want 25 downtowns and everybody lose confidence in the downtowns. Jason Taylor and Tyler Lockett, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think downtown value, I really do believe base downtowns for the last 3 years are going to go down in price. Not just for 2023. And I feel bad for all the people who spent a lot of money. I know a lot of people love their football case hits and spent a lot of money on all the downtowns coming out of the retail version of this. And, yeah, I think it sucks for them. And I don't know. The whole situation just kind of reeks. Is that another Pandora? Nope. I don't think that's Pandora. Charlie Jones, Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, and Sauce. We're down to 3 packs left today. We've seen a little value, but man, we're about to lose 80% here. I kind of feel it. Unless we have something crazy in these last few packs. Tommy DeVito, CJ Stroud, primary colors, and Mike Williams. Yeah, I think we're headed to the $200 back range, which sucks, but it is what it is. This is why I said I came on here. I told you guys $800 is far too expensive for this box, and all football prices are far too expensive right now. We had such a huge lull, delay in products, and everything's gone up, all the good stuff. Prism Hobby, $1,600. Obsidian's like $700 for Hobby right now, just crazy. Tariq Stevenson for the Bears and Tyler Lockett. Well, we know that we don't have 25 downtowns in this case because we're down to 1 pack and we haven't seen a single short print, case hit, or anything of that nature. And our final pack of the day. I want to thank you for joining me. I know the intro was long, and this better be Stroud, otherwise we're getting dusted. It's a rookie. It's from my Seahawks. It's Devon Witherspoon and Michael Thomas. So, yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Box set should be about 500 bucks. Got about $200 worth of cards back, and that one is numbered to 199. It's exactly what I expected. I expected a box that had 9 numbered cards, an auto, and 1 or 2 nice cards, and that's exactly what we got. Take a look. Stevenson, Jordan Love, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, and Sauce Gardner on our higher numbered color. That'll just end up in my ComC account. That looks like a $30, $40, $50 bomb right there. And our better hits, little Devon Witherspoon for the Seahawks PC. Primary color, CJ Stroud. Our auto to 199, Tyjae Spears. We had Rashee Rice, rookie. Diamond Hands, Cooper Kupp. That one might surprise me in a PSA 10 if it's centered. I see a little off center. Maybe that one does 100 in a PSA 10. And maybe this one does 150, 200 in a PSA 10, because that is our best card of the day. That was the Pandora Trevor Lawrence. Kind of funny how he's now teammates with Mac Jones. He's a backup. All right, well, I hope Trevor Lawrence kills it, because he's just about the only thing I like from that area, especially as far as the hobby goes. Not much to say in Florida, except for Jameel over in Mealy Pops. I love Mealy Pops and a couple of other. I was trying to put down those boys from the backyard. That's what I was going with there. Overall, though, $800 a box. It's rich. It's not for me. Break it. I mean, obviously, if you hop into a $60 2 or 3 box break, softens the blow when you get a bunch of base cards. I create this content for you guys. I have zero faith in Panini football You guys know that. I dropped that Panini football video earlier this year. You guys know how I feel about Panini football. It's just, it's not their fault that they don't have CJ Stroud and guys signing for them. But it is their fault that they do stupid stuff with the downtown issue and do a lot of dumb things and delay a lot of products for months on end. Company's terribly ran. Simple as that. They make a lot of mistakes. So some stuff like the lack of autographs, that's out of their control. You can point the finger at Fanatics for that. Things like the downtown issue, I'm pointing the finger right at you, Panini. You ruined one of my favorite sets. And it's going to be a damn shame because in a couple of years we probably won't have this set. And we'll have a whole different slew of problems with Topps football and whatever football might exist in the next few years. That's going to do it for me. Leave me a comment. What do you think about the downtown thing? Do you think it's good that a few cases got juiced up? Do you think that it's bad? Do you agree with me? Let me know your thoughts. That is going to do it for me. Take care. Stay safe. And we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.